Hello, in this video we'll be looking at bonding. I want to explain certain concepts when it comes to bonding. And first we are going to look at ionic bonding only. We'll look at ionic bonding only. So I'll be quick in terms of explanation because I've taught about bonding. So when it comes to ionic bonding, we know that it's between metals and non-metals. So we know what it is about. Let me give an example. What's a bond between sodium and chlorine? How can you write it? Now we know that sodium is found in group 1 and chlorine is found in group 7. So sodium has a valence of 1. Chlorine also has a valence of -1. That means chlorine needs 1 electron. Also sodium has to lose 1 electron to chlorine to form what we call sodium chloride. Now how does this occur? Sodium has how many shells? Sodium has 11 electrons, chlorine has 17 electrons. So this is how it happens. So we have shells. Let me do that. Then 1, 2, 3, 6. Then we have 1 electron, right? So I'll use this. Then we have this here. So there's a positive of 1 there. So, and for chlorine, we have the first shell. Let me use, okay, so I'll draw the first shell, the second shell, and the fourth shell. Okay, so let me put it there. So I'll draw with, so what happens that chlorine, these are the shells for chlorine and these are the shells for sodium. This is sodium ion and this is chlorine ion. What happens? Since sodium has to lose 1 electron and chlorine only needs, you can see that in the outer shell here we have 7. There's 1 here, remember, and there's 1 here. We have 7. So what happens? So sodium must lose 1 electron to chlorine. And this is what I mean. This electron which is here, it has to be lost to come and join this one here. So that chlorine has got 8. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So what happens? So this electron has to come here. Once that happens, sodium remains with no electron in the outer shell. And chlorine now has this additional electron. So that you can see that now we've remained with 8 in the outer shell, right? And here also have 8. This is how the bonding is. Let's look at another example. What are the bond between calcium and oxygen? We know that calcium is found in group 2, or oxygen is found in group 6. That means oxygen needs 2 electrons and calcium has to lose 2 electrons. And there are going to form calcium oxide. Now calcium has 40 mass number and 20 atomic number. Oxygen has 16, while it has 8 atomic number. So all what we're interested in is atomic number. When look for when we draw the circle, so let me do this. 1, okay, let me do this. 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 1, 2. This is for calcium. I'm putting the number of electrons here. So this is 2 to 8 to 8 to 2. Then 8. This must have 8 as well. 8. Then the last shell must have 2 only. So I can do this. and I indicate here that this is losing 2. Then for oxygen has got 8 electrons. So the electronic configuration is 2 to 6. So that when you add up, they're going to give you 8. So we only have 2 shells. And this. So let me use another. So we have 1, 2. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now what is going to happen here is, here it needs 2. So these 2 electrons which are here, they're going to get lost and join here. Now once that happens, this shell, the external shell of this, it goes now, it goes out. Since we've removed these 2 electrons. And these now they're going to join here. So they're going to come here. And this will form calcium oxide. So when drawing in the exam, make sure that you remove the last shell, like that, so that you remain that these shells, these electrons have been lost and have joined this side. Simple as that. So look for other examples, you can do them. Thank you for watching.